defense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now Jackson off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hey, Alpha,
now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And great try at that 1st down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Here's Mitchell again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, Jackson vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
A good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the out route. And he takes this out to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
The ball's on 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's a throw. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. fire it loose, incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Let's go now.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. They go play action on first down. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easier for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the red zone on first. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. And drawn up here for Lamar. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now run. First gives is Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens get 6 more on their early advantage. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down. Play action. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Got it. Ready?
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Down. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Wild play. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. Still going through the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break their lead to a 3-score advantage. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down, at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Intended for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
We'll have him gain up a handful there. The Grilled Peppers bringing that one to an end.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Here's one left for Lamar. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On center for Lamar. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. Small gain down to the 23. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Lamar back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mikey, 18.
Back to work after throwing the pin. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Throwing from the gun. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. We've set of downs from the 37. They'll throw it here on 1st. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. From the gun here. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, come on.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He finds Njoku complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Just the Eagles.
From the gun, Judkins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Dropping back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down throw for Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action. Here's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hold on, ready? Hey, middle.
Lamar throwing again. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
The longer I do this, Kate, certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half, and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
19, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Trap
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, but don't put it in harm's way.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it gets a fraction closer as it leads down to 18.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Mitchell on the carry. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love it, Joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
It's hot! It's hot!
Looking to throw, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line, second down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Design run, Jackson keeping it. Again, he's got room. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a three-possession game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And this will not go the distance. An incredible bid for that return touchdown, but he's out right at the 8-yard line.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Catch made left side by Judy. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Mitchell up the middle. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Changing it up here. Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Ready, set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Come on.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He finds Sampson out of the backfield.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cowboy, Mustang 19. Go.
Takes the second down snap. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They're on it. That's intercepted. Possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Middle.
Another carry for Charbonnet. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, out. Get on.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. They'll run. This is Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Mitchell. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Luke knocks it through, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Back row 80!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Keeps it moving. Zay Flowers. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Gets him on the end route. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. This one left for Lamar. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This one's set up for Lamar. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. This is Mitchell. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Real quick, ready?
Again, this is Mitchell. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
2 yards to go.
Get it!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. And he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. He's going to throw it again. Avoid some trouble there. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on down.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Come on.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Let go.
Line up the design keeper.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
70, Hawk 70.
He's drawn up for it.
Let's go now.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
19 Tiger.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
All one ready?
This will be the final play of the game. Jackson now on third. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they draw.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos